Okay, I believe I am live. This is BremSter, and I'm hoping I've got the audio levels correct. So, this is the first in the Room series of games, and this is the second puzzle game I'm streaming. I've been doing a lot of my streaming over on my second channel, BremSter Games, but this is a pure puzzle series, as was Portal a bit. I think Portal is a pure puzzle series as well. But this is pure puzzle, and I wanted to stream this one on BremSter Puzzles. I thought it was way more appropriate than on BremSter Games. But I'm kind of doing it as a thing between the two. I will definitely link to these from BremSter Games as well, because I will want people to be able to find them. So yeah, this is a series of games that is, I actually bought it this morning having planned to do this and found out that it was actually like massively on discount. So that was great as well. So I have played these before. I played The Room 2 when it was released. I think it was in like 2014 or 2015, and then bought The Room immediately after and played that. And then when The Room 3 and The Room 4 came out, I played those. But this was before I got into Sudoku, and I do not remember any of the details of the puzzles. Like, I may get reminded of them when I get to them, but I do not remember it all. So this will be an exploration of the puzzles. According to my stream, I have 2 people watching, but I can see that I've got Chip and Ambrose and Ratfinks in chat. So hi, and thank you for dropping in. I have no idea what's going on with my live stream information. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to jump straight into it, so you can see what The Room is. The first game is a lot simpler than the others. They do develop their style as they go over, but let's have a look, shall we? Let's create a new game and hope this works, because the interface stopped working when I was doing it before. Click to begin. Okay, click and drag mouse to look around. So I can look around by using the mouse. Double click on the envelope on the top of the safe to focus on it, okay? Slide the letter out of the envelope. And then double click on the letter. I knew your curiosity would get the better. Oh, you came. I knew your curiosity would get the better of you. Please excuse the mess. I do need to change something on my other computer, because it is currently streaming this because I was using it for testing, and that will absolutely hammer my internet. My housekeeper abandoned me shortly after the rest of the world. Let's just turn that off. The answers you seek are inside this box, along with something else. Something they said could never be built. It is the only one in existence, and it is the key to incomprehensible power. This safe was constructed to keep it from lesser minds. I have every faith in you solving its mysteries. You always were the smart one. Yea? With the enclosed key, I gift you one parting favour. Keep this eyepiece with you always. Without it, you are as blind as the rest. The stakes are higher than you could possibly imagine. So I click on the key, and I have a small brass key with an animal motif. And I have to rotate. And then I can put the key into the lock and rotate the key. And then I can grab a curious eyepiece. Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall die. Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall die. Hey, Robert. Hi, Ruffin Ready. Okay, cool. Hi, Selby. Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall die. Am I supposed to know what that is? It's probably a simple riddle that I don't know the answer to. It doesn't do anything. Perhaps something's missing. What does the note say? Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall die. I can't zoom out. Feed me and I shall survive. Give me drink and I shall die. A riddle. The solution must be somewhere. Right click to zoom out. Okay. Air, water. Oh, fire. If you feed fire, it'll survive. Wood feeds it, but water puts it out. Inventory object. A peculiar old key. There's something unusual about this key. I should take a closer look. Okay. Ah. So the head on the key can be rotated. And you can rotate the key so you can look and see how... Is there an easy way of rotating the key? Controls are a little weird. That is a peculiar old key. Right click to zoom out is not something I'm used to. Well, you know, through the fire and flames. The contrast on this is very, very weird. I'm hoping it improves. So I'm looking for a keyhole, which I can barely see. I told it to give me good graphics, and... I'm not a fan of games which use poor contrast as a puzzle. Ah, here we go. So that opened that up. So I want the key that looks like that. And then I put the key into the slot and I turn the key. There's something popping up. Seems to rotate, but there are no markings to show the correct position. I need to look elsewhere. Okay. Now there was another one of these here, wasn't it? Where I can slide that over, and that's the other key shape. Oops. An ornately engraved metal plate. The end looks like it could be used as a wrench. So do I need a wrench for somewhere? For one of these, maybe? Okay, wasn't expecting ads like that. I would say don't spoil anything unless I ask. But we all know me, and I am likely to ask for help semi-regularly. Some dusty old books, I don't think they'll help me here, okay? Could be used as a wrench. Was it here that I had to use it as a wrench? But that's just where I got it from. Is one of these spikes different? I remember the first game was definitely them playing with the concept. A lens. Looks like it could fit the eyepiece. Whoa! I do remember this, though. I do remember that the eyepiece is a thing in the games. If the ads become a massive problem... Yeah, I've had that problem as well. Let me know. Just keep me appraised of the situation on that one. Okay, so now I can zoom in on this, and this I can see the symbols on this. So I can rotate that. I can rotate that, surely. Yep. And then that. Nope. That. What? Oh, continue game. So that was it. Okay. So it's introducing you to the concepts of how it works. These 3 seals stand between me and the contents of this box. It's locked up tight. There must be a way to get into it. You would think so. Cowl. Different symbols. Oh, here we go. So that is telling me the bottom one is that symbol, which is like the crown. It was that one. So I need to find more of those. Okay. Oh, here's one up here. The top symbol is like the targeting reticule. That was top left. I know I could just try them, but that's not the way I want to solve this. Ooh, this has got a sheen to it. Does that mean, yes, I can see through it? Hang on. What's this? Because if you look at all the other feet, they're square, but this one isn't. Ooh, there's something in it. Short piece of cotton. It smells of paraffin. So that means it's going to need to be burned or something? But this could be seen through. So there are numbers here. So is it 5 on the left? I remember the puzzles would get way more complex. 2 is the number I can make on the top, I think. This one looked like it's just a 7. And at the bottom, I mean, that could be a 5. There's other things over here, isn't there? That's a 6. That is way more a 6. That was a switch. February 11th. My research continues at a snail's pace. With these barbaric instruments, I can barely read anything at all. Well, there's this. But there is something there, between earth and fire, between water and air. Isn't that void? I cannot see it, but I can see its presence, like the shadow of the object without substance, yet betraying the shape and form of that which casts it. It is the final element, null. Close enough. It brings meaning to the rest. It is just as all the numbers of the world are meaningless without their zero. Yeah, okay. The circle are pretty fools, blinded by their dark arts and their greed. Alchemy is not the pursuit of callow gold, it is the pursuit of this. 1 of 7. Must pursue this. Ooh, paraffin. What did that do, though? Looks like I need something for this. Hang on, there's a gold thing on this. No, that's not it. Oh, this looks like it could rotate as well. Oh, that pops up the lid. I do not remember this at all. It's been nearly a decade since I played it. It looks like a miniature telescope. Well, I know where that goes. Surely the miniature telescope. Goes there. There's nothing to see until I've got this contraption working. So it's not just the light. There's something else I need to do to get this contraption working. I'm not yet... I don't want too many spoilers. I do want to try and figure some of this out for myself. Now, I got that one. Yes, I did. That's where I got the paraffin. Is there something there? I found an ancient leather-bound book. And there's a symbol. That's sort of the church symbol in the top left. Top right, you know, the other left. That one. Now, I absolutely could guess at this point, but that's not the point. That's not the way this works. So, I need to do that and that. So I can do that and that to open the book. February 11th. My research continues at a snail's pace. I've already done this. A key looks like it's for winding up clockwork. Okay. I've already found this. Oh, I approve of an inventor and everything. Back up, back up, back up. 2 is 1 and 1 is 0. That's just the standard concept of any sort of design element. Now, it's for winding up clockwork. So would that be here? A circular indentation. It seems to connect to the mechanism inside. What shape is this? The rotation on this is so much slower than it was on the iPad. That seems to be sort of triangular-ish. That does not go there, though. Okay. That's after a key. Ooh, there's something here. Ah, the clockwork. I still can't click on it. There's nothing to see until I've got this contraption working. Okay. Ah. I put that in there. That will potentially cause the light. Right, now it's working. Trial. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do, though. I was wanting to have the eyepiece. Wow, the controls on this are terrible. Trial. Okay. That actually seemed... No, it's not quite lined up. It actually wasn't too bad, though. That looks pretty dead on. I can't zoom in any further, and with my eyesight, I can't tell. I think it's this way. Right, there we go. There's an L. I found an L. Everyone needs to go to L. Wait, that's not the way that works. So now I need trial, which was here. So I need to put an L there. Give me an A. One of the two seals opened. Two more and I'll be in. I still haven't found the... Oh, there's something... No, I have done that. There's a letter. May 8th. McAllister returns with the rubbings from Egypt. The pattern continues. The Tibetans called the null element space. To the Hindus, it's aether. And now to the Babylonians, it's simply up. The other direction. No, up is one of the standards. The realm of Ishtar. Of yet more significance is the recurring presence of the hexagon glyph. We have seen that before. The same symbol repeated in cultures separated by countless centuries and the span of the globe. Who will tell me now that this is idle superstition at work? When my hands hold the first distilled sample, they will recognize me then. Presently, the skeptics have one more in their number. McAllister has quit my service. Go, Gadget McAllister. Okay. That can't be opened yet. I have a handle. It's a safe dial, but there's a piece missing. Okay. I feel I should be able to do this, and I don't just want to guess. Oh, no, I've done that one. Is there something up here I missed? Right on the top? No. There's a star there. Yeah, believe they get the controls better in the end, because this one is very counterintuitive. Is there a symbol I can... here we go. Except I can't actually see it. It's like an up... Oh, it's a figure with a long neck. Okay. So I come to here, and then I have a figure with a long neck. Now, as I said, I could have just guessed it, but I didn't. I didn't want to. Heavy cast iron key. Now, I figure... Does the heavy cast iron key go in there? No. Is there something about this key I want to know? Now, that's got the same shape, I think, as that. No, not there. There. The hole isn't tall enough. Okay. How do you make a hole taller? I got the key. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's where I got the key from. I imagine people are looking at me going, how could you miss this obvious stuff, Brem? Don't be such an idiot. It's like, well... Well, the key is bigger than this. I don't have anything... Oh, what's this? 2... I don't know what that means. 2 and 5. Yeah, I've not replayed this in a very long time, as I said, so... Maybe there was something up here I should be looking at through the... Okay, nope. They've already told me how to make the hole bigger. Well, with my memory, I've got a problem. How did I make the hole bigger? I'll take a hint, Robert. Just on... How to make the hole bigger. How to make the hole bigger. Does something go up? Well, that's what I was looking at. And the only thing I can see goes up is that. At least here. This is already done. So I can't spin that again. There's nothing there to interact with. I wanted to click here, but I think I've already done that as well. So it's definitely directing me here. The limited field of view means I don't have many options. There's no way to move this box or anything. I am very confused. The biggest problem I have with this style of game, and don't get me wrong, I do love these games, is if you do hit a stumbling block like this, the game just stops. And I think in the second game they have an option where you can just ask for hints. At this point, I am prepared to take, like, someone Googling it if they don't know the answer. Because I am very stumped. The key didn't go into this keyhole. Everything else on this box is... can't interact with the top. So this is the only thing I seem to be able to interact with. The key doesn't do anything there. If no one's forthcoming soon, I'm going to Google. So I can't zoom in on the top of the box. I can zoom in here. Yes, I ended up solving the paraffin paper and the looking glass. Line the two up just where you were. Well, I have no control over the key. So the key can't be spun or anything. It's literally, I put the key into a spot. So that's the only control you've got. There's no lining it up. You can move it around in your inventory to look at the shape, but this has no moving bits on it. And then when I come back out, it's just that again. I'm assuming it's not this. There's no zooming out from here, so everything is on this box. So there was this 2 and this 5. So 2 and 5. What can 2 and 5 mean? Because I can't... No, none of these move. So that'd be the combination for the safe, maybe? What could 2 and 5 mean? Because the only thing I've got is a key. Line the 2 up where you were. You mean back over here? There's... but... I don't have that much movement. I'm feeling like an idiot. That... I'm grabbing the handle and I'm pulling and I'm pushing in all different directions. That doesn't work. Nothing moves up or down here. Those don't slide. Nothing here slides. Nothing here slides. I've done the 2, 5, 6, 7. You can in fact interact with the top side of that protruding object. Which of this? Oh, okay. Right. That was hidden. And I was clicking on this and it wasn't going in. There's a very fine clicking point. Thank you. So... there's green, there's yellow, and oh, I just need to rotate until I get red. A keyhole. There we go. And now this can be clicked on. Thank you. And this gives me a small cabinet key. Awesome. Small cabinet key, is that for here, I imagine? An elemental brass star. An enameled brass star. Thank you for looking that up. I really do appreciate it. Bam. June 21st. Take note of this date. Okay, it's June 21st. It is the most significant in human history. No, it's June 21st. I have done it. A human subject was required. Ew. The catalyst was my own being. Ew. Fatigued by my studies, I entered the chamber without disabling the mechanism. Ew. Have you not read Watchmen? When I regained consciousness, I had succeeded. The null element is beyond curious. Okay. But neither quite energy nor matter. So it doesn't matter. Okay. I have already made great strides in its study, specifically in how it refracts the light. Tonight, I open the wine. Now, that's a good plan. Okay. Ooh. Tonight, I have a gold knight and a white knight. A brass ring with markings around the edge. I don't even know where I saw the brass ring. So, thanks. I was clicking on it to move and didn't even notice. I can spin something. What does it spin? Does it spin something? Does it turn a knight around or something? Because he doesn't have a weapon. Does that do anything? Ah, brass ring. I have a brass ring. Now, I had 2 and 5 as a combination, didn't I? But I don't know how to use that. Okay, so it's that. So is it 2 and 5 or 5 and 2? No, it must have been 5 and 2. No. So 2 on the... I would have said that meant 2 here and 5 here. Oh, it did. And I get a large, oddly shaped key. Oh, it's a... Ooh, this is a spinny key with more spinny bits. Now, I'm trying to rotate the whole key. Oh, the contrast on this is terrible. Okay, so now, ooh, I have a keyhole. So I need the reverse of this if I'm thinking about it correctly. So I will want that and sort of on the left out and down and then sort of, is that, I can't remember the tetromino shape, but I basically want that reversed. So I want that. And then that should go in there. A circular plate with a star emblem. So do I put the circular plate into the circular hole? I mean, it's linear, but it's figuring stuff out. Bye-bye, I hated you. 2 down, 1 to go. Not really. I'm a little worried if I go into the graphics options, they absolutely caused game problems last time. See how... Didn't mean to click on that yet, but there we go. We'll see how if this is any better. Okay, so what do we have? I have a button. Non est ad astra mollis terris vi. Non... No, too long ago. Okay, that looked like a thing that... Ooh. This looks more promising. I will point out this box probably cannot exist in reality. Now this is almost certainly right. Just rotate. No, can't rotate the corners. Oh, I get it. There are different symbols that allow these to rotate. So this, there was one up here, which was the square, which is going to rotate that. And I need to rotate it so that the black bit is there. So now the corner will allow this to open, but I need to find the other. So there's the hexagon one. So I need to put this in that position. So now that corner opens, and now I need to find the triangle and the circle. And I have not, oh, there's the circle. So if I go here, I hadn't even noticed that before. Was that even there before? And now I need to find the one with the triangle. There is no easy way from the Earth to the stars. Thank you, Ricky. Holy cow. What is that? I don't think I found the one with the triangle yet. So I need to find cogwheels. Now that just caused that to go up, which I've done. Now this is going to power that, but I need the cogwheels to... So there probably is a triangle one, I just don't know where it is. I was looking at the triangle just recently. Okay. Hopefully it wasn't on the thing that just went away. That would be a bad design concept, wouldn't it? There's a triangle here. And that's the right symbol. But I can't get in there. I need the screwdriver. Or something to open that panel. I'm assuming the triangle is in there. So I've got to get in here. Now that engaged that gear. Did it change it? Oh no, it doesn't engage it for long though. Okay, so I need to find stuff. Now this came up. Now the key went away, so it's not the key I need for that. I do remember that the games got they still stayed frustrating, but I think the games got a little bit more refined as they went through, but I wanted to do them in order. So the triangle is here, but uh, I don't have any keys or anything. And I can't open that yet because I have to rotate the triangle. Oh man, just let me go to the car and get a triangle, right? A screwdriver. Not a triangle, a screwdriver. I am not saying what I mean. So I'm wondering if there's something else on... Ah, here we go. I think I just moved it to the wrong spot. So yes, that was even simpler than I thought. I find a gear and an elastic band. Now I'm assuming it won't let me put the cog somewhere the cog is not supposed to go. A small screwdriver. I wonder what that's for. No, but now that that's spinning, I can't make it not spin, I don't think. Ah. Except for maybe by pushing the button. A peculiar folding key. I guess I know where that's going to be used. So I want that at the top. It's the wrong... Oh, I got it upside down. Ta-da! A medium-sized cog. Another medium-sized cog. A long, narrow steel tube. All of this effort just to get a long, narrow steel tube. I wonder if at some point later on it gives you an item that you had earlier that you could have just used the earlier item. I think they're better designed than that. But what would I know? Ooh, pendula. A long, narrow steel tube. What does the long narrow steel tube look like? It looks a bit like a key. It's threaded at one end. It's much harder... Ooh. Some kind of small key. And an old photograph. Revelation 605, is that? Can I turn that on and then look at the photo? No. Man, let me zoom in on this. But it's an old house with a weird window. I'm probably getting too loud as I... It kind of just made sense. Now this key... possibly could fit here. Right. A small silver shield. Does the knight need a shield? Knight needs a shield. I did comment that the knight was missing something, and then I get an oval gemstone. Oh, that's right, I've got that. But that gives me a gemstone, which makes me think that the oval goes in the oval. Nope. Nope. So the gears are still running, but it's stopped there, so I don't know what's going on here. But I got the oval gemstone, but I don't know what that's supposed to do. Ooh, wait. Did I see a time somewhere? So on the dial, the timepiece is showing clock hands, an hour clock hand and a minute clock hand and an arrow, so I can change the time. Sorry, didn't mean to click so fast. Thank you. Please slow me down if I'm seeing things and registering them and moving them away. I'm not used to doing this sort of puzzle game on stream. So please, if something like that happens and I haven't moved on irrevocably, slow me down. And call me out on it so I can try and do better. So I need a time. Now, I was told up here somewhere to mark that date, didn't I? But that can't be it, can it? June 21st. So 6:21 is not going to be... I mean, it could be 6:21, couldn't it? So is the time I need 6:21? No. The time I need is not 6:21. It is not 6:21. All the other letters seem to have... Hang on. 6:05. It wasn't Revelation 6:05. It was a time. This cannot exist in reality. Oh, this is cool. I didn't remember this at all. Do not remember this at all. And I remember the games get bigger, so this is going to be very, very fun. Now, all I've got is the old photograph, which is fine. Where do I start? It seems to be doing the whole, you are more experienced now, so... Those hints pop up, but the same button to activate to show a hint is what makes it go away. Nope. July 15th. My research into the null element continues at pace. Given the nature of its origin, I am increasingly convinced that it is somehow tied to my very soul. Its properties are becoming clear. It derives a colossal energy from somewhere. I have fashioned a device through which to channel and focus it, but I am fearful of further experimentation. I lack the understanding to control it. It's kind of like Renban lines, really. Okay. An inventory object found. A box with some kind of puzzle on top. Ah. Right. I mean, I'm just guessing here. I'm just doing stuff that sort of makes some sort of sense. Maybe that was not the right thing to do. I found an ordinary key. This is just an ordinary key. Nothing special. So now I need to find an ordinary keyhole. That looks like an ordinary keyhole. Ooh, okay. Oh, is this another one of those safe combo things? There's got to be a way to do this apart from trial and error, right? Surely. Now, trial and error is such a bad way of doing things. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fails. So it's 5, 4. There's a frame for a piece of paper with a viewing lens. There you go. Okay, what's this down here, though? A small square peg. There'll be something that appears here if I look later. A small square peg. That matches that. So is there somewhere on the box that's missing its small square peg? A small square peg. Like, is it up here? That doesn't look right. I mean, it could be. Maybe here? No. Yeah, a square hole for something to fit into. I got that. And I have a small square peg, which doesn't fit into the small square hole. So, well done. Nope. I'm wondering if there's something on the base I've missed. I should focus on the sides of the box for now. Great. Well, thanks for the hint. Oh, I get it. No, that's not it, because it's not a piece of the world. So I don't get it. The only thing that makes sense is that, and it's not. No. So this is where I got the small square peg. And the small square peg can't go there because that's... No. And this was the switch that started the whole thing off, so it's not that. I am very confused. Is it the end of one of these? Is it the underside of one of those? The contrast on this is actually not great. Seems to be something on the side of that box, but you can't get to the side. So it looks like that, but that's not an area you can zoom in on. You can zoom in on that, but you can't zoom in on this. So it makes me think it's got to go onto one of these panels. I don't want to just do a trial and error thing on that. That's not solving a puzzle. That's just doing a trial and error. I wasn't happy with the trial and error on the previous thing. No. This is the only thing that makes sense. But it's not that. The only other thing I can interact with is this. But I really don't just want to do a trial and error thing. And I can't do that with the lens on, can I? Yes. Sigil. Okay, so that's a thing. That would help if I had anywhere I could enter sigil. Again, I'm more than happy to take hints. I'm going to check the mode on my screen and see if it's in game mode. Okay, I've just put it in game mode. I don't know if that makes any difference for the stream, but it's made it easier for me to see. Okay, Deco Bocco, you can tell me. On the side that has the compartment you opened on the bottom, this one, yep. Yeah, that's a star-shaped piece, though. Star-shaped indentation. Now, if this piece was modifiable in any way... But I'm not seeing this as modifiable in any way. I'd looked at that. And I've even tried to drag that on anyway, and it doesn't do anything. Okay, putting the screen into game mode has definitely helped with the visibility. I don't know if it's changed the clarity on the stream or not. So is there anything in the letter that's giving me a hint? So there's the complete the globe. Oh, okay. Hang on, is this just locked? I now can't move this at all. What did I just do? Wasn't that slidable before? So did I do this wrong and the game is now over? No, it goes this way. That goes this way. That goes this way. that goes this way, that goes this way. I can turn that off, and then I can put that there. And the thing on the photo was sigil, I think. Sigil. That was not obvious, but I got there in the end. S, 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 I, G, I, L. I found another letter. July 29th. A new discovery has shaken me to my core. To investigate the refractive properties of the null element, I fashioned lenses from it. To where one is troubling and exhausting in equal measure, and now you're going to tell me it's going to kill me, aren't you? And I am shown visions that are beyond my comprehension. The visions turn darker, the deeper into the earth I go. You're digging? I have relocated my study to the North Tower. I can no longer visit the wine cellar. Okay, that just means it's not worth it, surely. A bright blue crystal emanating a strange light. A bright blue crystal emanating a strange light. Do I want to put the blue crystal into this? Because that looks like a place you want to put a crystal. That is not a place I want to put a crystal. Where do I want to put a crystal? I want to put a crystal... That looks like the only place I want to put a crystal. I mean, surely it's not on the top of the table. I should focus on the sides of the box for now. Down here? Because there's... No, that's a wheel missing. Oh, hang on. There was another thing. It was here. Here we go. Ta-da! I will use the word phallic. Focus. And I get a tiny weighted flywheel. Well, there was a thing that was missing a wheel. Nothing like a missing wheel. Ta-da! Some sort of device for reflecting light. So, a mirror with a lens on it. Some sort of device. So, surely it goes in here, right? I just pushed a button. I have no idea what it meant or what it did. And when it gets to the red, everything explodes. Cool. Like, if there was one on each corner, it'd be like the Mandalorian thing, wouldn't it? The forge. Can I rotate it now and make it go the other way? Or open the door? So what now? Yeah, you keep reopening that, but I don't know what you're doing. I mean, the lens flare effect is kind of cool. Okay, so let's look at it through the lens. No. A brass key with multiple folding parts. Okay. And now I go this way. That's kind of cool. No, I don't. Oh. A star-shaped piece of map Tibet, I think. It's around Tibet. Well, it's a star Tibet. Now, folding key. There was a lock. Okay. Which I can't look at square on. Oh, but it has given me the... So that goes there. That goes nowhere. That goes there. That goes there. And these get hidden away. Another small reflecting device, also known as a mirror. Ah, there's another one up there. Where am I trying to get it to, though? Oh, over there. Don't remember this at all. And it looks better on this than it did on the iPad. Don't get me wrong, I'm playing it in about, I think, the same resolution as my iPad, maybe a little higher. I had to drop the resolution. If I was playing this game in 4K, if I clicked off the screen, then it would, when I came back, the controllers had frozen. So I couldn't even start the stream. So I had to lower the resolution to the same resolution I'm streaming in, 2560 by 1440 or whatever it is. But that's okay. I can't look at it. Why put it up there if I can't zoom up and look at it? Oh, man. What's even the point? Well, there's the point. It's South America. That's not new, though, is it? Okay, so what else did I get? I got something up here. I got this. So they're now projections. But I need to do something else down here. But I've done all of this. What haven't I done? So there's this star pattern thing. I've done with this. I'm done with this. I can click on these, or these I could zoom in on, but I haven't done anything with them. Haven't found that. I've done the timers across the top. So it could be... Where is it? This. So the star pattern thing. But I can't look at the sky. So what's next? And I remember these games getting better. So this is just number 1. I should focus on the sides for it. But what on the sides? I don't have anything. Oh, that's where I put the... And I don't have this yet. It's given me 2 of those. Is it this, but I don't know which pattern to do. I'm looking for ones. You notice these ones are a little bit brighter. This doesn't strike me as a puzzle, though. So what have I missed with regards to this? Like, I can see there's light beams coming out of a thing down here. And over there as well. But I can't... Well, that's what I was thinking. It's one of the constellations I can see on the wall, but I can't actually zoom in on the wall. And I've only got a 4x4 grid. And I can see the latitude and longitude markings around the, say, the orbital. So you can see the plane of the ecliptic and the orbital markings, horizon versus plane of the ecliptic for the orbital path. But that... You see there's a divider on this. It's like this could open, but I can't see. You can't actually click. Wait, what's that? Hidden map piece in the drawer. Well, that would be easy to miss. So maybe there's another hidden map piece somewhere. Or I take a handle. What do I want my handle to be? Maybe BremSter? BremSter's a good handle. Right. Now I want to make that symbol, don't I? So I want to rotate this until I get maybe that. And then I do that, and that makes the symbol. Boom. An intricate wooden box. How intricate was it? So intricate it opened up. And now it's a star pattern. Which means I went the wrong way. Ta-da! One, three. So row 1, column 1, row 1, column 3, row 2, column 2. But yeah, okay, cool. Ta-da! Don't trust anyone on YouTube called BremSter. Okay, August 9th. The circle were right all along. How can I have been so blind? Well, you were looking at null. Null by definition is nothing. If you're looking at nothing, you may as well be blind. I have discovered a passage in their Scriptus Nocti, an incantation lacking the energy source to drive it. Well, I have such a source. This night I summon Astaroth, whom the Babylonians called Ishtar, prince of accusers and inquisitors. I have a funny feeling there's going to be some accusing happening, and he who can discover all secrets. Once correctly bound, all knowledge of the null element can be mine. I can barely contain myself. There is so much to prepare. First of all, I will point out there is a problem in Africa. Let's fix Africa. How long have I been streaming for? Hour and a half. Chapter complete. Pleasing progress, but do you really feel you have proven yourself yet? No. I'm only 50. And a bit. And now the sides of the table are done. So there's a couple of things here. Like this is a rotating thing, which I can't click on, so it's not that. Not that yet either. There's all sorts of rotating things on the table. The thing in the middle needs a small slit in the exact center of the table. These are something. I'm something you have, I would say. Not a button. There's going to be a button somewhere that I need to push, and it's... right. But, okay. A small socket. Great. Ooh, okay. And that lines everything up. A brass winding handle. August 15th. Something is wrong. I followed the incantation to the very letter. Astaroth did not appear. There are no answers to be had. More questions. The visions have increased. They gather to me, and I cannot stay in one place for long. I try to monitor them, but the lens hurts my eyes. I have mixed a solution for the pain. For those that follow and find this journal, I lack the power to describe this. There is no concept within human sphere with which to explain it. The house is so much larger now. There are rooms everywhere. And now much more is lined up. But I have a socket and I have a handle. Someone build this in reality. Go on. Puzzle. Push the button. There is a button. Push it. Dagger. Dagger. So am I looking for a dagger? Is there like a dagger in the wall? Ooh, okay. There's a dagger. Is this a dagger I see before me? Ah, here we go. I need to rotate this so I can try and make the symbol and then do the spatial geometry thing of that to go bang. There we go. Hey Panther, I have an ornate ancient dagger. Well, we know what you do with daggers. You put them in slits in the middle of the table. Ta-da! An orrery! Okay. So I don't know how you do this. I don't know what that puzzle is. I don't know if I've got enough information yet. So I have an orrery. This was a large circular indentation, which is locked. So is there something here that tells me maybe I do this again and push the button and get something different? Nope. Maybe I do this again and get something different. Nope. So I've got an orrery that goes out as far as Mars. What if I look at the orrery? Ooh, I can't look at the orrery through this anymore. Well, wait a minute. Yes, I can. Da 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 da. So what was that again? It was one, right. Now I can push the button. To the part where I push the button again. Now I've got to do this shape on the pattern, or I need to... Wow, that's going to be impossible while it's moving, surely. So what was the pattern? It was a Y shape. So if I go down here and go do, 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 do. The orrery lines up, and then I have a large gold amulet. The large gold amulet, I would think, goes here. Orrery, go away! Yep, you cannot build a real-life puzzle this complex, Robert, because physics and spatial geometry and, you know, reality. Hey, Eric, no need to apologise. I don't know if I'm just going to do the room one today. I've set up everything to be able to do more room games. I'm probably going to finish this one, have some lunch, and then actually do some streaming on BremSter Games and go back to playing some Everspace 2. Because I'm really enjoying playing Everspace 2. I may do some Cyberpunk. I don't know. I should finish Stray as well. But I'm doing a lot of video game streaming using this format over on... oh, man, that subscribe button is terrible. I should have made that go away. I can't do it now. But I'm going to do a lot of streaming. I do a lot of streaming using this format over on BremSter Games. But the room games are pure puzzle games. So I thought BremSter Puzzles made more sense. Ooh, okay. So this now allows me to spin the middle bit. But there were the arrows to line up. So it was originally like this. If I spin it to like that... Does that do something? Because that's a different lineup. Whoa. So what does that do? Can I interact with it? So there's something there. Yeah, the room is good. I'm surprised Simon hasn't played these games, to be honest. Like, really surprised. What if I go to the next one, which is that? It's the same thing. So this is rotating this, but it's not rotating it in a way that's making sense to me. What if I put it back to the original, which was that? Okay, so that allows me to rotate. So I can put the bottom... One of these was the bottom layer. I think it was the second one. So this, I think, had... Yeah, see, there's the double layer at the bottom facing me. But I don't know how I can sort of lock that in. Oh, I know what I have to do. So it's 2 at the bottom, 1 in the middle. Right, got it. Got it. So it's 1, 2, 1, working from the bottom up. 2 on each side, 1. And then if I go back to here, rotate that to here. Two, 1, 2. 1. Okay, so what I do is I go to here and I go... That was the trick. I don't think it would with this game, because you're controlling all of the movement. Like, this is the bit where I'm hands off, but it's kind of cinematic. An energy source harnessing the null element. Okay, so I've got a null element, and now I can do this again. Which will have changed what's in the middle of the table. And now I've got to rotate these bits. So now I imagine I'm using this. Now, can I put... Is the energy source go here? No. Is that new? I don't think... I think that's new, isn't it? So, I need to change this to line it up, but I don't know how you change individual levels. Like, can I still rotate this? Like, if I do that, and then go back here, has that actually changed anything? That's not actually changed anything. Oh, wait. Kind of had to be done, didn't it? Door! A queer sense of movement, not quite turning, not quite falling. I felt myself cross the threshold and the visions abated. Perhaps they only served to drive me to this place. The route back closes behind me, but a way forward opens ahead. Something is drawing me on. In case you were with me, I will try to guide you along the path. I pray you never came. I pray you are just another of my dreams. So, keyboard. I can't remember the notes, but okay. I used to be able to... That is a or a good sketch, a notepad with a sketch of the null element. That's what I was about to say. This is longer than I remember, which is cool. I approve. It looks like there's a gear missing. Oh, and you've got to get your gear on. Right. Did I see symbols? No. 2 and 5 again. It looks like it's a rotation thing. There's going to be a rotation thing there. Trying to see. Right, and the same here. There's a gear missing. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. But I don't know what the symbols are supposed to be, do I? So there's something that's going to go behind there to tell me which symbol is which. So the gear is going to open something and move something behind there, which will tell me what these need to be. Maybe. Okay, so let's look up here. I actually wanted to click on that. That looks like the hinge. That looks different. Why is it letting me zoom in here? Like, it looks like that moves up, but I can't do it yet. Like, the only thing I seem to have any control over is these, but I don't know which symbols are what. What, do I? Like, the letter told me that, but that's... Like, is there anything in the background that's telling me? Don't ignore the background. No, not seeing anything in the background. And what is that telling me? Oh, rotate that. Right. It was a rotate puzzle. I have a small gear. Now that's a small gear with a triangle on it. So that goes there, and then I can push that button. Ah, I see the problem here. A ball! Do not taunt Happy Fun Ball. There is something strange about it. It is really hard and slow to move So is it the other side? Here we go. Open. Stay open. The mouse goes off the screen. There you go. A small gear. Do 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 do. Small gear. A handle. A drawer. A strangely shaped key. Some old faded tarot cards. Voyage. Death. The 16 of somethings. The 8 of somethings. Now, the strangely shaped key has an 8-sided star on it and a musical symbol. That is for here. Okay, I'm inside a machine. This does not feel good. I went through a door. I'm inside a machine. Switch. Great. Wonderful. What did that do? I mean, this is now openable? No. Do I now go back here and do... So how do I get it to stop on the... Okay, so that's fine, but how do I get it to stop on the other thing? Oh, here we go. 1 is the dark side of the moon symbol, 2 is the church, and 3 is the S. So 1, 2 is the church, and 3 is the S. Isn't that what it was? Oh, no. A coin. I traded in gold at one point, and now I've just got a coin. Put the coin in the slot. Put another nickel in the nickel. Nope, that's not it. I've done that. I've done these. I've done that. I haven't done this yet. A coin. As I said, they only get better. I just don't understand what I'm doing. Coin can't go in there, can it? I mean, it could, but it doesn't. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what's next. I've done that, I've done that. It really feels like the coin has to go in here, but that's as close as I can get, and that's not correct. What if I look at the coin? Talisman Curios Company. Roller Organ Token. Roller Organ Token. Roller organ. But again, if I turn this... Okay, I am missing something ridiculously obvious. Hey, Ira. I slide this up, this changes. But I still don't know what that does. Like, does that allow me to put the coin in? I can't imagine so. Okay, can't look at the coin with the lens. Can I put the coin on the key to change the way it turns? No. I can't remember which was the default way, whether it was up or down. I can't remember if I've used this or not. I think I have. I scraped that down. Limited edition English drum table. So, I mean, can I put the coin in there? I mean, that... Where would the coin go? I mean, I can't even click on the top of the box. Its hotspots are weird. And there's still this that allows you to zoom in, but I don't know why. This is another annoying, confusing one. So the music is 2.5. So it's that set of music. Which isn't either of those. But I think it's closer to the bottom one. No, it's neither of them. It's actually the top one. It's just offset. Oh, hang on. So if I rotate the key now... Oh, I see what's happening. Now I can go here and get that. And then I go back around here. I go to here. I flick the switch. I then go back to here. I turn that down, and then I go back to here, and I get the key. That's actually quite clever. I like that. Now, I got a key. The key, I'm assuming, works there. Okay, so what else did I get? I got a wooden plate with 2 indents. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Ta-ta. I did remember the pattern. Oh, if this is a Simon game. I'm terrible at these. Okay. Remembering 4 things I can live with. Okay, I think I've done everything on this, on the side of this table now, haven't I? So it's got to be up here. Do I know anything about the symbols? I can barely see that symbol, so if I need to do something with that, I'm doomed. So I've got 2 ornate handles. Hey, Clea. I've got 2 ornate handles. Now, this still won't open. This is the bit that's opened, and I can turn this, but I don't know. I don't just want to randomly do stuff. But investigating is part of the game. But that's not investigating anything. Now, did the tarot cards tell me anything? No. I mean, maybe. But I'm not seeing anything there. 16 and 8, but I'm not sure that's telling me much. Oh, wasn't aware Ranks was streaming. I hate it when I interrupt with interrupt other streamers. That was never my point here. I would be more than comfortable for most people to jump over and watch Ranks. Like, absolutely. Though I could really do with some help. Oh, it's got to be this. That's the thing that got unlocked. I mean, is there something... I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, the top one is where they were both locked. This one is where you had access to the switch and nothing. And the next one is where over on the other side was the two things. So, yeah, that's that puzzle. What do you do with these two ornate handles? There's a flower in each of them. Like, is there something, just a hidden thing I've not seen? I don't think they could... I mean, does one of them go there? No? I mean, is it literally change the symbol and then look around? That's not a puzzle, that's a guessing game. Oh, of course, Granks does word games every day. It's not a Sudoku stream. Okay. I am again stumped. So... if I'm supposed to see what that symbol is, I can't do it. I think I've now gone through them all. All I know is I'm on a public holiday. I do not know what day it is. I mean, it's Tuesday here, but you weird time frame people freak me out. Okay, so I'm stumped again. So I got... the only place I could see where I could have used the square handle was here, but I've already done this. I am more than happy to get some help here. More than happy. There's 14 people watching. If someone could help. So, hang on. It's 3625. I don't think that's anything. Yeah, you can't get down to the table legs. I can't zoom out any further than that. Like there's something down there, but I can't click on it. So you can see that foot has a different look. No, it doesn't. They all look the same. It was just the lighting. So it's not the table legs. I can't... I've literally got the top of the table and the side of the table. I can't put the drawer back in. Is that a hidden compartment? Like, because of those three? No. I'm currently just looking for hidden compartments. Clicking on, like, every pixel to see what I can find. I've done all this stuff on the sides of the table. I mean, stuff can get used multiple times, but that was those, which was opened up by the gears, which I did by finding the gears. The drawer is open. I've done this puzzle to get the switch. I just did that. There's a thing about telegraphing that we talk about when we create puzzles, and many people in here who create puzzles would know that. Yeah, I've done the VR version quite recently. We bought a VR headset just to play it. Um, and I won't be streaming that for obvious reasons. I am stumped. I cannot think. Yeah, there is a pattern on the end of the key. It's a flower symbol, and it's on both of them, which matches something I found. There was something that had... Oh, it was here. But that doesn't... Oh, that's not the flower. There was a flower somewhere. Why did that all of a sudden just change something? That was not a puzzle. That was just... And now this doesn't move, but something will have changed? I don't understand this at all. Because now this doesn't turn. But this does, maybe? Right, and now... Okay. There was something going on with the spinning and all of that, and I don't understand what it was. Okay, cool. I did not solve that one. What was the number? 309. This is not looking right, is it? 573, I think, is what I need to make it. Okay, so I obviously missed how to solve that one, but right. So looking at it this way, that had okay, so what can I do to this? Can I a socket for something? Right, there's that and there's that. And that will have changed that. I don't understand this puzzle. Okay, so that rotates it that way, that rotates it that way. That will put... No, it doesn't. Oh, I get it. No, I don't get it. Okay, I kind of do get it. So I need to put one in that spot, which means doing that. Now I need to put one in the bottom, either of each of the bottom spots, which I had. And now I need to put one in bottom on this side. But it needs to be the black one. So I think it was that. No, wrong way. So how do I spin it around? So that will do that. Ah, crikey. That's the wrong way again, isn't it? Yes. And that's again the wrong way again, isn't it? No, that's correct. A gem in a metal plate. And the handle's just got disintegrated. Yeah. So the gem goes there? No, surely the gem goes into this. Nope. That doesn't match. I hate these puzzles. These never make sense to me. Okay, this one looks like it's quite simple though. So that does that. So what does that do? That allows me to take the blue gem. That allows me to take the green gem. That allows me to take the yellow gem. Yellow, green, blue, red. Nope. Well, red is correct. Red, green. No, red, yellow, green, blue. Nope. Okay, so where's the hint to the colour? Is it just try stuff? Oh, I know what it might be. Ah. Ooh, this could be messy. This could take a while. It looked better last time, didn't it? I don't have a lot of options here. Is it just trial and error? So, yellow, blue, green. That does not look like... Because I don't have much to do. Yellow, green, blue. Hang on, was there anything on the tarot cards? No. So I've got part of the symbol. So blue, yellow, green. That doesn't look anything like it. Blue. I can't take the red out. So it is now green. I can't remember what I had at the top. No, the red one does not come out. And I can't remember what I had at the top the first time. This sort of stuff, I don't think this is a puzzle. This is just trial and error, and I don't find this that engaging, particularly considering all I can do is look through it. See, this is just dumb. There we go. Needed all three to get the... Okay. So, how do I rotate layers? So does this just keep pushing buttons until I get closer? I can't click on that. So that's the void. Ah, here we go. There's a symbol. I gotta do it again. I gotta do it again. Oops, I did it again. Another door? Another door. What? My lens is broken. Some game complete. I made it through, unflustered, I hope, as there will surely be sterner tests to come. You have taken the first step on a longer journey. So now you're quoting Obi-Wan Kenobi. I see no benefit in hiding the truth of your predicament. There is no way back, not for any of us, for now you are as trapped as I. Press forward with heart, my friend, for there are many rooms ahead. So I bought the Room bundle, which is all 4 of the Room games, not the VR one um, because that one will not stream. So that is the end of the Room one. I really enjoyed this one. What was it? 2.5 hours of stream. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you want to play this game for yourself because you didn't see it all or anything, I think it's like $1.50 on stream at the moment. That's what it was in Australian. And you can buy all 4 Room games for like $15. I'm going to do the Room 2 at some point in the near future. As I said, I'm streaming these ones on BremSter Puzzles because these are very much puzzle games. Over on BremSter Games, I did Portal, which I still think is the best, Portal 2, which I still think is the best puzzle game ever done. I will put playlists together and everything, but BremSter Games is linked to. And yeah, that's basically this stream done. I'm going to have some lunch and then I'm going to head over to BremSter Games and play something else. Because I'm on holidays today. It's a public holiday here in Melbourne. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. There were some moments of frustration there, but for a $1.50 game, that was some great puzzles. And I look forward to doing the other 3. I will not be able to do, maybe 2 I could, but I won't be able to do the other games in single streams. So I'm expecting this to be about 10 streams for all 4 games. But yeah, thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you want to see me play more games, please check out BremSter Games. I really do have a lot of fun over there. Some moments of frustration too, but you know, that's playing games. There's all sorts of stuff that I could play, but I've got the games I'm enjoying right now. Thank you, Robert. I will. And yeah, I hope everyone had a good time. And this will crash the game possibly as I leave to be able to end the stream. But as always, everyone, and I mean this completely, good luck with your solving. Thanks everyone for joining me, and I'll see you in more of The Room later. Bye everyone.